Guys, I'm so excited. We're finally doing the Hogwarts house quiz. I mean, I'm so excited. I've done this quiz like numerous times before, and I've gotten all the three houses. All the starting three houses except Slytherin. But maybe this time I'll get Slytherin because it's such a unique type of house, and I'm so excited for this. I have been wanting to do this quiz for so long, but I was thinking of doing it later on, not wanting it to be the very first video, because I just thought no one would be interested in knowing what my Hogwarts house is. Maybe you guys are still not interested, but hopefully later on you guys will be. So let's start. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm like Hermione. I'm like, ooh, calm down. Which house am I gonna get? That's how I am. Okay, so let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Choose one to continue. River or forest? That's very weird. That's a very weird question. River or forest? River or forest? Uh, I don't know. River or forest? I think river. I like the water and how the water splashes at your face, and then the rocks, you know, the rocks where you can stand on, and the clear water in the river. Although I would be scared out of my wits if some carnivore arrives there, then it would not be very great. Which road tempts you most? Tempts me most. Okay, the twisting, leaf-strewn path through woods. Maybe it can. I do like forests. The wide, sunny grass lane. Maybe the wide sunny grass lane I would find boring, so I might not choose it, or maybe I would if it's really beautiful. The narrow, dark, lantern lit alley. No, that's something that would never tempt me unless I'm feeling very adventurous and feeling like I want to find solve some mystery, find something out. Then I might go for this narrow, dark, lantern lit alley, but otherwise I won't. I'm pretty sure this is a Slytherin option. And look at me. I've never gotten Slytherin exactly because of this. I just don't have Slytherin inside me. What's wrong with me? Just imagine if I was like Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw in equal parts. I would be like the the Triss of the wizarding world. I would be the Divergent, the chosen one, but in another aspect. Okay, the cobble street lined with ancient buildings. Won't be that fun. I think one of the this seems very scary as well. Not being a Gryffindor here right now, the wide, sunny, grassy lane. I'm gonna choose that. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Cats or toads or owls? Now I know that owls are supposed to be helpful with, delivering mail and stuff, but I can use a owlery for that. So I'm not gonna choose owls because I just don't see myself with an owl as a pet. I always wanted to have a cat. Not always. I was used to be a dog person. Now I'm a cat person. Weird, right? But I'm gonna choose a cat, not a toad. Definitely not a toad. I find toads very slimy, and I don't think I would be able to take care of one. As for owls, I just think that owls are they're really nice, but they're so scary. Look at their eyes. They're so huge. They freak you out. And second, I mean, I can just use the owlery if I want to send some letter to someone. I'm gonna choose cats. Okay, which type of cat? Ginger cat, white cat, Siamese cat, tabby cat, black cat. Okay, this is great question. Ginger cat. All these cats are so cute. I don't think I would choose the Siamese cat. It just the Siamese cat looks really tall. The white cat. I do like white cats, but I would want more of a colorful cat. Tabby cat seems really scary here. I'm reminded of Mrs. Norris. She seems like the fat Mrs. Norris here. Ginger cat would be really nice, but I'm maybe like a black cat. Witches have black cats, and their black cats are taken as omens, which by the way they are not. Do not take black cats as omens. They're just cats, and they're really cute. But I would want a black cat with a rather bushy tail, and this cat doesn't seem to have a bushy tail. The white cat does. The ginger cat doesn't, but then the ginger cat overall looks really bushy. I, I don't know. It seems very hard. A tabby cat. I might choose a tabby cat, even though the tabby cat does look scary. Let's go with. Oh no, the tabby cat looks really scary. Okay, makes me feel like I'm not a cat person anymore. Me doing full on U turns in 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, which one? Maybe ginger cat? I think this kind of ginger cat is really cute, but I would want a sort of scary sort of cat. I would want a cat who's scary, and I know the cat is scary, but then that cat really, really loves me and is only very nice to me, but with the rest, that cat is like savage. So yeah, I'm gonna choose the tabby cat. Just like 2 seconds ago, I was like, tabby cat looks really scary. It reminds me of Mrs. Norris, and I hate Mrs. Norris. And then look at me now, choosing that answer I was not expecting. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? Something definitely less scary first. The fat red toadstools appear to be talking to each other. That is very creepy. The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling. Okay, that seems very something that I can see. The silver leaf tree bearing golden apples, the least scary. The statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. Okay, so I'm just imagining right now that I've entered a forest. So if I see fat red toadstools looking at me and not looking at me, they appear to be talking to each other. So if they're talking to each other, I would first be curious where that sound is coming from. But that is bubbling pool, and then I would probably go for one of like maybe one of these two, because from here would come a sound, and from here would come a sound as well, and it's very luminous. This just seems like something I would examine, of course. But first, I would probably go from between red toadstools or bubbling pool. Which one should I choose? I don't know. I think I would do the pool first. Which would you rather be? These are so difficult. Liked, who wouldn't want to be liked? Trusted, feared, not feared. Envied, no. Imitated, no. Praised, not really. Trusted, liked, trusted, liked, trusted, liked, trusted. Gonna do that. I mean, I would like I liked the liked option and the praised option as well, but I would like people to trust me, in things that are really, really that in matters that really matter to them, because I would feel very great that they are trusting me in matters that are very important to someone. So that would be a great feeling as well. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory, love, power, wisdom? Oh, I wouldn't want to make a potion for any of these things, especially not love or power. Power isn't magic, maybe I get more magic. Wisdom. I think I would like wisdom to just come naturally instead of making a potion for it. Glory, again, I would want it to come naturally. Power, maybe even for just a while, I can just maybe see if the spells I do have more power in them, maybe that. Which of the following would you most like to study? More people? No. Centaurs? No. Werewolves? Maybe. Vampires? Maybe. Goblins? Goblins are like those rude creatures, and yet they're so intelligent, so I do find them interesting, even if I'm not amused by their noses or their sharp ears. Trolls? Not trolls. Ghosts? Not ghosts either. That would be really, I would be scared of my wits. Um, so, uh, I mean, we know ghosts would be very. I haven't seen ghosts in Harry Potter franchise. Maybe there are ghosts, but never mind. I would either want to read about vampires or werewolves. Vampires or goblins are really interesting as well, actually, because goblins are really intelligent and they're rude. I'm just not amused by their rudeness. I know they're really rude, but I'm also not amused by their noses. They seem very, and they are also really proud. Maybe I can study werewolves, or should I study vampires? I'm gonna do vampires. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads or tails? I'm gonna choose heads. Ooh, oh my goodness, yes. Oh, it's my moment. It's my moment. Yes, the sorting hat is ready to make its decision. You know, it would be really good if the sorting hat was speaking with us. Maybe they could get some voice actor to voice the hat. Oh, it is finally my moment. Wait. Oh my goodness. Guys, believe me, this is the first time I got Slytherin. I just told you at the start of this video that I never get Slytherin. I have gotten Slytherin once in my life when I was a child, but I didn't get it I didn't get it the right way, because what I did was that I wanted to use a Slytherin wallpaper. And so what I did is that I gave answers that were very Slitherish. I gave answers that I found Slitherish, and then I just downloaded the wallpaper and then deleted that account because I knew I wasn't the true Slytherin. I just made sure I gave those the answers that gave me the Slytherin wallpaper, and I just wanted to see the description that they gave to Slytherin. But this is the first time I got Slytherin the right way, and you know how I chose to not choose the dark lit valley because it was so scary and it was something Slytherin would do, I think. So I'm really surprised. Is this even true? They're saying pride, ambition, cunning. Ooh, I would like to be ambitious and cunning. I'm not sure if I'm proud. Maybe I do have some ego inside me. Welcome to Slytherin. You probably know that some of Slytherin's most renowned members include Severus Snape and Bellatrix Lestrange. They're such complex and amazing characters. But did you know Merlin himself was a Slytherin, or that according to a legend, the ribbon of a first class order of Merlin is green to reflect his Hogwarts house? Wow. A message from my prefect. I'm gonna read this. Congratulations, I'm Prefect Gemma Farley, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Slytherin House. Thank you so much. Delighted as well. It's first time. I mean, to be honest, if like no one really does this quiz as many times as I have, but yeah, first time. I'm delighted. Yes, I'm delighted to become a, a part of the Slytherin house as well. And I know I'm not 11, but first year guys, Slytherin house. Our emblem is a serpent, the wisest of creatures. Oh, is a serpent really that wise? I always found serpents really sly creatures. Our house colors are emerald green and silver. Yes, I'm wearing a white shirt right now, not silver, but I have this is green. It's a green plant. Plants are always green, I know, but I do I should be wearing something green in the next video. I really should. And actually, the next time when I do the Patronus quiz, I should wear something green because, or something silver because I'm Slytherin. I should own it. And our common room lies behind a concealed entrance down in the dungeons. Now that's the worst part I find about Slytherin. I'm the sort of person who would like the Hufflepuff sort of um, common room because there comes a lot of light in it. The dungeon seems to really dark and evil. As you'll see, its windows look out into the depths of the Hogwarts lake. Really? I can see more people in it? I can see so many creatures through that lake. That's great. I do not know they have a view to the inside of the lake. That's really weird. We often see the giant squids swooshing by and sometimes more interesting creatures. Wow, we like to feel that our hangout has the aura of a mysterious underwater shipwreck. Wow. Ooh, I want to read this. Or perhaps in Slytherin, you'll make your real friends. These cunning folks use any means to achieve their ends. So happy. Guys, I got Slytherin. Congratulate me. I'm so happy. I hate you, woman. I hate you, but I love your house. And you too. Very favorite characters. Was Dragon really as bad as he was made out, or was a Slytherin secret just misunderstood? Well, I don't know. Maybe he was misunderstood. I mean, he was bad. He was not the best person ever. But we always have these emotions bottling up inside us that sometimes make us do things that are wrong, which is fine if we repent. The what is that word? I don't even know how to pronounce that word, but the Hogwarts professor with deep-rooted allegiances. Ooh, yes, you were such a great character, Snape. I never would have imagined Snape. Like in the seventh book, we all got a shock. Snape, the person we hated, the person we detested, became the hero. He became like the Dumbledore number two to all of us. I mean, he's great. He's just great. This is amazing. Any other any other to be honest, I don't think I'm that cunning or that determined, but I'm not going to deny this house because I'm just so happy that I got it. Very happy. And I did the quiz in front of you. I was not lying. I just chose answers I just felt would be right. And this time, I feel like I have zero Gryffindor in me because I was choosing options that I just thought were less scary, which means the Gryffindor inside me has evaporated because I used to be a very adventurous person. Maybe I still am. Maybe if I'm in a very difficult situation, I would be ready to be brave and go into that dark lit valley or do very, very scary things. I would be ready to, but you know, when there's no problem, my primary choice would be to go somewhere that's more joyful. Yeah, yes. Although I would peak in that valley, I would, because I do sometimes get this. I'm an extremely curious person. I don't know if curiosity is a part of Slytherin because I this trait is like something major inside me. I'm a very 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 curious person. So even if I'm a little bit um freaked out from that valley, I would still sort of sneak in it or like peek, like not I wouldn't go completely inside it, but I would peek around a little bit, just like I would be standing inside or maybe outside but not completely inside that alley, but I would want to peek around a little bit. So yes, maybe I am Slytherin, maybe I am ambitious, even though my mother keeps telling me where is my ambition. And it's true. I've always been someone who takes I not always, I used to be a very ambitious person, but then I started becoming more fun. as I call myself, fun. People may call me careless, but I just like to be someone who shouldn't be stressed out, and I just feel like everything will pass, everything will be fine, whether it be studies or anything else. So I don't know if that counts as ambition or whatever, but I'm very, very happy with Slytherin. Literally, I don't know how much time it has been, maybe like few minutes. Few minutes ago, I could not believe I got Slytherin. This is the first time. This is like weird. I mean, I've taken the quiz numerous times ever since I read Harry Potter, and just when I decided to make a YouTube video on this, I get Slytherin, the house that I love so much, and I was not expecting Slytherin one bit because, I mean, I did say, oh, what if I get Slytherin? But that was because I was just telling you guys that I have zero Slytherin inside me, because that's how it was before. But now this became reality. I'm Slytherin. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for being a part of this video, because now later on in life when I look back in at this video, I'll know that I was a Slytherin, and the answers I chose were true. Because usually what happens that when I complete the quiz, what happens that I wonder, did I do this question correctly? What had I chosen? Maybe I should have chosen the other one, but this time I just felt like I don't have to analyze, because I chose the options that I felt were really much correct, and I wouldn't be confused either, because I could rewatch the video to check which answers I chose. Um, and I would know that yes, I did choose the right option, because usually what happens that when I get confused, I redo the quiz and then I get another house and then I'm again confused, like what's happening. But this time I wouldn't have to redo the quiz in order to check which answers I chose, because if you redo the quiz, you get entirely new questions, or maybe at least a few new questions. You do get the pet one and the heads or tail one. I've got this other one where they say moon or stars. That was also very, very confusing to me. I think the answers this time were actually easy as well. Sometimes they're really difficult. They put you in situations that are really difficult to understand, and you're like, what would I do? What would I do? So it's like, okay, it's just a quiz, and I'm happy that I'm Slytherin, that I'm finally I could finally go and tell my sister, who is also a big Harry Potter fan. I could rub it in her face that I'm Slytherin, because she is not, and she loves the house. She's Ravenclaw, and she always wanted to be Slytherin so much that she would just say that no, I'm Slytherin. I would be like, no, you got Ravenclaw, but she would be like, no, I just know I'm Slytherin, so I'm gonna be Slytherin. So, and I would tell her, dude, you are Ravenclaw, okay, just accept it. But now I can rub it in her face. I could be like, see, I literally went from Ravenclaw to Slytherin. I think Ravenclaw and Slytherin are pretty similar as well. That's why I think I went from Hufflepuff as a young boy to Gryffindor as a young teen to Ravenclaw as a mid in my mid-teen years, and now I'm Slytherin. I'm so happy. So do like this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video a lot. So do like this video, do subscribe to my channel, and if you want me to do any other quizzes, do recommend them. Do drop the recommendations down below in the comment section. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.